Hello, welcome to Holy Spirited Tarot by me. I'm Anita. We're going to do your readings, your general love readings for September the 1st through September the 16th. So it's like the first half of September. So this is going to include your weekend readings. I may come back later and just do it. Today I'm going to do by each sign. I'm going to do Capricorn right now, but I may come back for the weekend and do elements, earth, water, fire, and air. I might do that. Don't hold me to it, but I'd like to do that. But anyway, let's get started on Capricorn. I'm going to do a general love reading, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do a reading like, I want to do two sides, like there's two sides to every story, possibly three sides if you're in a three-way situation, whether you know about that or not. So this would be for singles as well as couples. For this to be for Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle it, pray over the cards, right? Holy Spirit, thank you for this day opportunity to read for the clients, those who would visit my YouTube, those who would lead to my channel. Bless them with their reading, God, and some guidance, help in their situations. Guys, if it does not resonate, that just means that the energies weren't strong enough in your situation to be picked up today. But you can check back later. I'm asking the Lord for the most important messages He wants to get out to those who visit my channel. What He wants you to know. Holy Spirit, Jesus. We're all going through the same thing in different ways. So everything I say most likely is not going to resonate. But you pick the parts that do. Alright. So we're going to start off with the Romance Angels. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Well, 2. If there's a third party situation, I'll draw the third. I'll be able to tell. Okay. 2 sides to every story. Possibly 3. For Capricorn, September 1st. I need to make sure the cards are... I don't do the reversals unless they come up reverse. I need to make sure all the cards are starting off in the upright position. There's a delay on my camera, so I apologize ahead of time. I don't know what kind of setting I put on here, but I can tell there's a delay and it looks really weird. So in a minute you won't be seeing my face. So, okay, let's go ahead. Capricorn, 1st of September, mid-September. 2 sides to every story, sometimes 3. Give me the first side, Holy Spirit, for Capricorn. The first side is Capricorn. It's you, Capricorn. Capricorn, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Any strong Capricorn in your chart can resonate. There are readings that I can't get any Capricorn readings to resonate for me. Only my Venus, my Mars. So, okay. This is for you, Capricorn. You have true love here. And then you have soulmate. And then you have keep an open mind. I don't really see a third party yet, so we're going to go to the other side of the story. This is for the counterpart, the one that Capricorn has on his or her mind. Holy Spirit, and a card for that person. 2 sides to every story. Sometimes 3. Holy Spirit, card for the other person in Capricorn's mind. Card. Okay, this is the other person. This could be the one. You okay, baby? Religious factors. You deserve love. I'm only asking for one card, but that's just fine. Healing family issues. Is there a third party, Holy Spirit? Okay. I don't think that's a third party. Is there a third party, Holy Spirit, for Capricorn? Is there a third party for Capricorn? See, people retreat. I think there is a third party. It keeps popping out. So for the third party at the Capricorn, retreat. It is safe for you to love. We'll see who it's safe for you to love. Bottom of the deck, codependency. So that this probably is a third party because there's a healing family issues here. So I specifically asked for, so the Capricorn, even though I asked, I want you to know that in tarot, the energies are fluid. So that means is the energy can jump from person to person. So although I said the first part is for Capricorn, Capricorn is not you, then it is another party in your party. Okay? But I'm going to read it as you because that is what I asked for. The second part is the individual that you are. I don't like to say partner because this could be for singles, but this is the person you're thinking about. This is the person that's affecting you and your emotions, and this is the person that you know who this person is. And the other part is the third party of you or your other. That's why it didn't look like there was a third party here, but I asked twice, and twice cards came out for a third party. So it could be somebody you're not aware of. So just be aware of that. All right. I want an oracle card. I just didn't know which one. Let's do the Universal Healing Love oracle cards for these three situations. In this case, there are three sides to every story, at least to this story. Make sure they're all up, right? Capricorn, three sides to every story in this situation. Capricorn. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So for the cards, Spirit, three sides to every story. Need an oracle card for the Capricorn. Need an oracle card for the Capricorn. Three sides to every story. Okay, Capricorn, oracle card for the Capricorn. Oracle card for the Capricorn. Oracle card for the Capricorn, male or female. True love, soulmate, keep an open mind. Oracle card for the Capricorn. Please let it flip over. True love, keep an open mind, soulmate. You have messages from afar. For the other side of the story, this could be the one, religious factors, you deserve love, healing family issues. For Capricorn's other side of the story, this other person in Capricorn's life. One card. This could be the one, religious factors, you deserve love. Retreat. And for the third party, Retreat, it's safe to love. For the third party for Capricorn, retreat, it's safe for love. Retreat, it's safe for you to love. Third party. Okay, I do see the energies all mixed up here. Love. Trilogy of light. Okay. I'm just looking at the reading. Capricorn, you have true love, soulmate, and keep an open mind. You have 3 cards. Your person, as this could be the one. Religious factors. You deserve love. Healing family issues. And retreat. And the third party is retreat. It is safe for you to love. Love. Trilogy of light. Message from afar. Alright, let's do your reading. Go ahead and tarot the cards. For tarot cards, we're using the Golden Universal Tarot deck. Beautiful cards. My box is not so beautiful. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. I'm going to start doing Capricorn readings in a split. I am a Capricorn, but I'm going to begin to split up your readings. Only the Capricorns I'm going to do like this because Capricorns are so vastly different. Their energies are as other people are, but this is different because they end the year and they bring in the new year. They're a year away from each other. They end the year and they bring in the new year. And they're just not alike. December Capricorns are nothing like January Capricorns. I am a January Capricorn and my sister is a December Capricorn. So are most of my cousins, December or January, and we are nothing alike. December Capricorns are more like Sagittarius. Have a lot of Sagittarius and Scorpio in their makeup. January Capricorns have a lot of Aquarius in their makeup. And so I am going to start dividing the Capricorns. Only the Capricorn readings. Whereas Capricorn, January Capricorns, you'll be showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. And December Capricorns most likely will show up as the Queen of Wands. Or the Queen of Cups. Because of Scorpio. And yes, either of you can show up as the Queen of Swords. Because we all have that tongue when it's necessary. Okay? So, Capricorn, Capricorn. Come on. Love. September the 1st through the 16th. Capricorn, Capricorn love. You have the Hangman. Eight of Pentacles. Can't already see that. I'm so sorry. And the Ten of Pentacles. You have an increase. Okay. Anything else for Capricorn? Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your reading. Once we leave off of this part, the reading would be for your counterparts over here. We have the Lovers. When I see this card, I know there's a third party situation because this is a card of choice. Okay. More for the Capricorn. There we are. Being called to make a judgment, Capricorn. And one more for Capricorn. This isn't for you. This is for the third party. Shot right on over there. I'm going to leave that over there. Looks like that's a choice. That might be your choice. Reading might be over. All right, bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords. Definitely a third party situation. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Gonna use the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot. It's probably the best I've said it. Okay, Capricorn, for you, I'm going to clarify, which is opening up the story for each card. For the other side of the story, I'm only going to clarify the tarot portion. Yes, I need to. Okay, why is true love here for Capricorn? Please clarify. I didn't check if the cards were upright or not. It's too many cards. Why is true love here for Capricorn? True love here for Capricorn. Why? It needs to flip. Oh. Why is true love here for Capricorn? It's too many. It needs to flip. Sorry, I meant to have the cards being seen by you. True love for Capricorn. Knight of Wands. And Death. Why is soulmate here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, whatever. King of Wands. I feel like I need another one since there's true love here for Capricorn. We're clarifying soulmate. Queen of Wands. It's a counterpart. They're looking in two different directions. I just want to say that they're looking in two different directions. There's a Lover's card again. It's a choice to be made. And a Ten of Wands. A burden for soulmate. Keep an open mind. Why is keep an open mind here with Capricorn? Right away I'm thinking I'm dealing with the December Capricorn here because of the wand energy. Keep an open mind. Why is it keep an open mind here for Capricorn? See if we can pull in the December Capricorn. Why is keep an open mind here? There's the Three of Swords. Definitely a three-party situation. Why is keep an open mind here for Capricorn? Alright, why is the message from afar here for Capricorn? Ow. Something spiritual. Alright, message from afar. And I'm going to read that. We have the Devil. Two of Swords. Some type of blockage, mental blockage. Six of Wands. Success, being admired, being recognized. Ace of Wands. Passionate new start, new endeavor. Ace of Pentacles. Solid new beginning. Grounded new beginning. Justice. And the Star. It's a karmic situation. Alright. Just keep clarifying. I clarify everything for you guys. Let's see. Hangman. Why is the Hangman here for Capricorn? A love reading. General love reading for September 1st. Seven of Cups. Options, dreams, vision, illusions. Five of Cups, disappointment, grief, guilt. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Capricorn. Almost there. Page of Wands. Looks like the Ace of Wands was taken up on it, and the Page of Cups. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Commitment, working on something. Messages. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Turning your back on something, looking out into the horizon. Five of Pentacles. 10 to the 5, that's a breakup of a marriage. The Lovers. Marriage, long-term commitment, some type of empire you guys were growing. Lovers. Lovers, clarifying Lovers. That's the choice, that's the decision that needs to be made. Looks like it's been made, to be honest. Six of Cups. Okay, and Judgment. Cups is thinking fondly about an ex, something in the past. And Judgment. Clarify in Judgment, please, for Capricorn. September the 1st. Thank you. 3 of Cups. Third-party situation. You're being called to make a judgment about this third-party situation. Turn it into a union. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords at the bottom of this deck. Conversation came in. Okay, Capricorn, I believe we're talking to a December Capricorn here. Because of the fire. I see a marriage, or counterparts, or karmic soulmates, or past life partners here. And I believe in the past, I say in the past because I do believe a decision was made, a judgment call was made. In the past, Capricorn, you thought you had true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Someone knocked you off your feet because it's a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a character of passion, of fire. This is a person who comes into your life, sweeps you off your feet, takes you out, dines you, wines you, dines you, buys you things, takes you off to different vacations. This is the person, the male or the female. And then we have the Death, which is also a knight, but then it'll go away. It'll end. Then you may not see that person again. Yeah, and then they may come back because knights don't stay long. Knights don't stick around. They're fire. They're passionate. Of the energy of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, everything's moving fast. These type of people like to keep things going. They don't like to stick around for very long, but they're sincere and they're passionate and they're fun. But when it's over, it's over. And in the past, because this is in a past position, you thought that was true love. Someone swept you off your feet. It was like that bubble love. It's like that new love, right? But see how the one night's going one way and then death's going this way. Okay? But then you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So either you have found your soulmate or you also thought this same person was your soulmate. I say that because I have 2 fire signs here. So we went from a knight to a king and a queen. So it could be possible that you both were just coming in and out in each other's life like ships passing in the night. But you're not facing each other here. You're of the same energy, but you are not facing each other. And this is you, Capricorn. But I believe this is December Capricorn. I'm not sure which one is not a Capricorn, but this is you. One of these people are you. And you're with lovers. But there's a burden to that. And lovers is a card of decision. Lovers is a card of a spiritual type of connection. You're very connected. You're bonded in a healthy way. And you feel like you have not known anybody else like this person. So you probably thought this was your soulmate. Then we have the Ten of Wands. It's a burden though. Why would this relationship be a burden? Soulmate relationships are difficult. That's for sure. Very, very difficult. Soulmate relationships come to help us experience life in different ways. And each one of these wands are experiences. People say, come to teach us a lesson. I despise that. Nobody comes to teach anybody a lesson. We're all here to experience life together and to grow together and to mature. And through each and every experience with any person, we mature. We add on to our life. And this is 10. 10 is the highest number that you can go in tarot when we're talking numbers. And it tends to mean the end of something and the beginning of something else. There's an ending to this relationship, or the ending of making a decision about a relationship. You guys are looking away from each other. This is a past relationship. I think you thought this was your soulmate. Now, had it been like this, had it come out like this, I would have said, yes, this is your soulmate. The cards came out like this. And I believe you both are looking out to other people. I believe your relationship consisted of both of you in and out of each other's lives. Maybe you lived far away, and then it was over, and then you'd come back together again, and then it was over. And I think you thought that was true love, and that this was your soulmate. But because there's another card here, they all came out together. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Your usual type is like you, in and out of each other's lives. Passion, probably had a really hot, passionate, intimate life. And you thought that this was your soulmate. But because keep an open mind is here, clarified by the Three of Swords, that's telling me this is not your soulmate. You realize this is not your soulmate, and that your soulmate is someone somewhere hurting. And you're going to have to hurt someone to go to this soulmate. This soulmate you will recognize because it's not like your usual and typical person. So you probably didn't recognize this person right away. Because maybe this person wasn't as passionate as you. Maybe this person wasn't even pretty or handsome as you would have liked. But yet you still notice that you have a connection for some reason. The strong connection that you cannot deny. This person is your soulmate, not the other one. I think you've realized that. So we have here, message from afar. I'm going to read that for you because message from afar has a whole bunch of clarifiers that come with it. My goodness. So I'm going to read that for you. Since I found the book. Oh, got it. Okay. Give me a minute. Message from afar. Thank God these are in alphabetical order. Okay. I need some assistance. Black laces. Have the courage to live your dream. Have the courage to live your dream. Let all unfold from within your soul. Listen to your inner voice. Be yourself. Do what your heart asks of you. Live, speak, and breathe your truth. Every situation you find yourself in is here to help you grow in love and wisdom. Always make the most of life. Focus on what you have, not on what you don't. Be grateful. Show compassion for those less fortunate than you. My nose is itching. Sorry. Smile more often. Dance when no one is watching. Think about your eternal soul. Think about eternity. Think about heaven. Remember to smell the roses, to look up at the sky, to feel the earth beneath you and the endless universe that surrounds you and the stars above you. Feel the breeze, the trees, and the love that fills and surrounds you. You are loved unconditionally, no matter what. Think about 1,000 years from now and 1,000,000 years from now. What does it say? Lighten up. Lighten up. Be yourself. Capricorn, you're in fire energy, but you're an earth sign. Who are you trying to be? Who are you trying to impress? There's fire all over your reading. Your soulmate, your type of soulmate person is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are not an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Are you not being yourselves? I think you're not because of the next card. The clarifiers. The message from afar just asks you to do what your heart says do. And here your heart is pierced with 3 swords. You're torn. You're hurting. You're in emotional pain. But you're not being who you are. You're being someone else. Clarifiers, we have the devil. The devil is, ooh, I hate this though, but in tarot, all the cards have a sign, an astrological sign assigned to them. And in tarot, this is the shadow side of Capricorn. This is the shadow nature of Capricorn, the restrictive nature, the side of Capricorn that doesn't want to grow, the side of Capricorn that wants to control everything and everyone, the side of Capricorn that is afraid to allow someone else to take the reins. This is the devil. This is the Capricorn card. You're showing up in your own reading, your shadow side. The light side of this card is the lovers. There's no chain on this couple. They're free to come and go as they please. They're free to choose love. This card is a card of choice. You get to choose who your lover is. Yet there is a spiritual connection. See, the angel is above, blessing the union. And the people are honest with each other, and they're being themselves with each other, and they can do that, and that's true soulmate love. But this is also a soulmate, a true soulmate. It's a karmic soulmate. It's like a past life soulmate. It's like a lower energy soulmate. It's a soulmate that you can't get away from. Like this person, no matter what you do, see the chains on them? And notice who's influencing. No, it's not the devil that's influencing the couple. It's their shadow nature. It's the side of them that does what they want to do. It's carnal. It's low energy. It's not high vibrational. It's low vibrational. It's sex, 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 and rock and roll. It's drugs. It's those couples who do everything together, but nothing grows. See the chain? Those couples who feel like they're going to die without each other. That's not this. That's this. It's toxic. This is a toxic relationship. This is a type of relationship where you can't be yourself. You have to mold yourself to be like someone else to keep the peace. That's why you're showing up as a fire sign, Capricorn. You're not a fire sign. You're not a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. You're not. You're Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus if we're talking Earth. When Earth shows up as fire, Earth is not living in its element. There's an addiction here. You're in a relationship with an addiction. And when I'm looking at these cards, the addiction is sex. Yes, it's sex. Because of this relationship, you can't follow your heart's desire. You're in love with someone. You know who your true soulmate is. You are in love with someone else. But you feel tied to this person. This one. It's going to take some healing to get away from this. It keeps you blocked. This is a mental energy. It's a still clarifying message from afar. We're talking about being authentic to ourselves, right? This is the Two of Swords. This is like, you know who you love. You know who your true soulmate is. And you know that your soulmate is different from the one that you're with. But look at you. Look at all that water behind you. You've got so much emotion. But you're blocking yourself. You're covering your heart. You're covering your eyes. You see those swords? They're going straight up into heaven. You are very intuitive. You understand everything. But you're blocking yourself. You're doing it. No one's doing it. Why? Because of the Six of Wands. You're getting the attention you want. Who doesn't like attention? You're getting your accolades. Someone's making you feel this way in this toxic situation. You're getting the attention you want. You feel like you deserve. How? With the Ace of Wands. What else are you getting? You're getting the Ace of Pentacles. So this relationship, which is a burden to you, is all about sex and money. Someone's buying you clothes. I told you, this guy swept you off your feet. They're buying you clothes. They're taking you out in limos. They're taking you to some Caribbean place. Who knows? And they're making you feel like this. Giving you this. Maybe they bought you a car. Maybe they bought you a home. Because this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is serious. Somebody got bank. Look at this in the back. Maybe they let you visit their mansion. And if it's not a mansion, it's a mansion to you. They showed you the prettiest pastures. And they gave you the best sex of your life. Repeatedly. But then they would leave. They would leave. And then they'd come back. Could be months later. And you'd be feeling like this the entire time. But you'd be blocking yourself. In your mind is blocked. This is the relationship. You're blocking your mind because you don't want to give this up. This makes you feel great. You got it all. Who would give something like that up, right? But somebody's being wronged. The Justice card. Anytime the Justice card shows up, you see there's a scale on one side and see there's a sword on the other. Look how Justice is looking at you, Capricorn. Look at the eyes of Justice. You know this is not right. You're hurting someone. And more importantly, Capricorn, you're hurting yourself. You have a divinely led partnership somewhere else. This is the Star. This Star is a sign. I told you that each card was assigned an astrological star sign. This is a sign of Aquarius. This is not the same energy as a fire sign. This is a sign of Aquarius. You're in a toxic relationship with an Aquarius when you should be in a loving, divinely guided relationship with some type of fire sign? Possibly. Card of balance, card of healing, card of wish fulfillment. Maybe you thought your wishes were being fulfilled with this toxic relationship, but someone else's heart is hurting as well as yours. Now let's get into your reading. Those were just your oracle cards. Oracle cards are for guidance, but here's your reading. You're in hangman status. You're trying at this present moment, you're trying to get a different perspective. See, you're being enlightened by the Lord himself. This is sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice something, including yourself. You're going to have to sacrifice what? Your options, your choices. You have many options. Maybe this King of Wands person or this Aquarius person, maybe this Knight is more than one person. Maybe this Knight is how you view true love. True love means someone who comes and gives you things and makes you feel a certain way and, you know, gives you very passionate excitement. Because there's many options here. But once you go and sacrifice something, you realize you've wasted something. It's not coming back. But behind you is what you really should be focusing on. You're going to have to sacrifice. Guys, hey! Cut it out. you're going to have to sacrifice this third party situation, which means a person is there along with you for that. Two of Cups. Your real soulmate. Your true, authentic, healthy soulmate. The one you feel within your soul. The one you know you're supposed to be with. You're meant to be with. You don't know how you know it, but you know it. There's an Eight of Pentacles. For me, the Eight of Pentacles is a card of commitment. I think it means different things to different people, but look at that. That person is committed to making that pentacle beautiful and accurate and laying it nicely up that wall. This is a card of repeatedly fashioning something, making it lovely. Clarified by the Page of Wands. Clarified by the Page of Cups. There's a message here. A message of pages come to deliver passionate messages. Let's start something new. I want to take you out. But with this one, when I just see it by itself, it's like, let's start a new business or something like that, or something inspiration. But it's along with the Page of Cups. This is an apology. Let's go out. I am so sorry I treated you that way. Can we see each other? This is, I really, really, really do like you. Can we do this? So you're working on something right now. This is Capricorn energy. This is something tangible. Right now you're working on something to address this person who you know is your true soulmate. But first, there's an issue of Ten of Pentacles. This is a long-standing family. Maybe children are involved. You got the dogs. You got all this excess money. Look like you got the grandmama, the granddaddy. It's a legacy. You've been in this relationship for a long time, whether a marriage or a relationship. Been in it for a long time. But you're looking elsewhere. You're not happy. It's not making you happy. There's that wand behind you. You're leaving that behind. Now you got the world in your hands and you're looking forward. You're looking forward to a different experience. And you're leaving behind. You're sacrificing this relationship, this toxic relationship. It's right here. That's full of money and sex. You're sacrificing it. You went from 10 of Pentacles to 5 of Pentacles. Both of you are being left out in the cold. Both of you. Two people are suffering because of this relationship. This is a breakup. Because you've made your choice. And your choice is your soulmate. Your ex is a soulmate card. This is like possibly a past life. Looks like you have. I don't see twin flame here. See, it's different. To some people, when you see this card together and this card together, it's a twin flame. To me, because this is a choice, and with twin flames you don't really have a choice, but with soulmates you do. And this is in the past. So to me, this is a past life, healthy past life connection. Soulmate. Came right under choice, under this one. Confirming this from soulmate. Soulmate. You have a true soulmate here. You had a karmic past life. You had to sacrifice one. You want them both. But you had to sacrifice one. You were being called by heaven above to stop the injustice, make things balanced, do the right thing, tell the truth. Ace of Swords in the justice's hand. Make things right, the scales of justice. could be a divorce with judgment and justice. Judgment call. Bring something back to life or not. With the judgment card, we have the Three of Cups. You're being called to judge this third party situation. Your little friends. And that made you made it. This card is here. There's a third party situation. It's now upside down. And you're going towards this Two of Cups that's on the bottom of your clarifier deck, which is behind. You're sorry that you made that person wait. You've been sneaking around on that person. This is Seven of Swords. But this card is different, Seven of Swords. This card of Seven of Swords is, usually Seven of Swords is the card of sneaking around and lying, cheating, and deceiving. And yeah, you were doing that. But it's usually looking back. This one isn't looking back. This guy's got the hood over his head. He's defeated. He's picking up all his swords and walk away. He's winning, but he's defeated at the same time. He left the other two swords standing. Those two swords are right here in your reading. Took the blinders off. Left the blinders behind. No more covering up this relationship that you cannot defend. Still in the upright though, but I don't do reversals. So I want to say you're getting away from that energy. You're getting over it. You let it go. It's all spilled now. You have a lot of regret. The black that you're wearing is grief, but you also have a lot of shame. You're hiding yourself. You're veiling yourself. Why did I do that? I knew better than that. That wasn't for me. But your intuition told you that. These are the cards on the bottom of the deck. Your intuition. You're already connected to God. You knew. Your intuition told you. You need to bring this to justice. This ain't right. Do the right thing. Go and connect with that person so you can have a true happy home. And perhaps that person, your true soulmate, allows you to be your authentic self. So you can stop showing up as a fire sign with you or not and show up as your soulmate who is truly like you. The King of Pentacles. And yeah, it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shock. It's going to bust up that union when you give this message. So Capricorn, this is your side of the story. This is your side of the story. There's a message. There it is. You're ending. I think you were someone's wife with the Empress. The Ten of Swords is here. And then the Empress. I think you sacrificed yourself. I think you sacrificed your family to get to this true soulmate. And I think you had to have great strength, because only strength is going to overcome the devil. I think you had to have great inner strength, taming your shadow side. Remember, Capricorn, you are not the devil, but everyone has a shadow nature. And because our nature is so strong, so grounded, it can be so difficult to come out of the energy of something that we feel is right for us, especially when it's negative. But it takes real inner strength with enlightenment. What is truly right for us, we have to be authentic to get out of that nature. But we can do it in a snap. It won't take long. Bring the balance. Stop the juggling. And then heal. Bring your Emperor in. Control your life. This very well may be a twin flame relationship, because I see the Emperor and I saw the Empress, but you were someone else's Empress. This is your side of the story, Capricorn. And for this, your reading is now over. I'm going to collect these up and do the other side of the story. Your partner. Okay? Give me a minute. I want to collect the clarifiers so we can use them again. Okay. All right. We'll reshuffle those. I'm going to use a different deck for your partner. Whoever this other person is. Other side of the story. There's 3 sides of this story. The other side of the story. Okay. Collect yours. All right. Capricorn's partner. Or husband or ex at this level, at this point, you're most likely going to be an ex when I'm talking to you. Capricorn has made up his or her mind that they thought that you were their soulmate, but you were actually, according to Capricorn's reading, a karmic soulmate. Those relationships aren't really meant to last. They're meant to be experienced. They're meant to cause us to grow, because people have to come together to friction each other, to learn things about, understand things about each other. We'll never do that just being alone. If that's the case, I'd be alone because I enjoy being alone. So let's go ahead and get to your reading. Let's see your side of the story. I'm going to use different clarifiers though, because Capricorn's energy is on the other cards. And I do believe I'm talking to December Capricorns. I could be talking to January Capricorns, but I do believe I am. This ran over at these status. Okay. Capricorn's counterpart. You got from September the 1st through September 16th. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This card, this could be the one. When I hear this card in other readings, they read it as if it was a soulmate. But the clarification says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. A romantic partner doesn't have to be a life partner. It's just that. Maybe you found a perfect sexual partner, the perfect person to be romantic with. This is what you want. This could be the one. And then there are religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual growth. This card, to me, when I see this card, I know that there is a spiritual relationship somewhere. I find when I watch other readers, I find they have in my eyes, in my opinion, they have a difficult time explaining this card. Not that they don't explain it well, but because I am a twin, I don't believe they understand this card as a twin flame card. Because the twin flame is a spiritual union. I have never laid physical eyes on my spiritual union, but that person exists within me, in my energy, and it is no doubt about it. It's highly annoying, actually. But anyway, that is a religious factor. If I was to date someone that is not my twin, because I believe in being authentic, I will need to explain to this person that when you're dating me, although I'm single, nobody's there, that I have this spiritual connection with someone else. And it is a religious factor, and you're going to have to take that into consideration when we're dating. And that some of my I hate when I can't find my words, but I have so many other things to say. It's all up here. I'm not crazy. Some of my choices will be based on this card right here. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Your religious upbringing. How did your parents raise you? And your spiritual path. Two different things. Definitely are two different things. You deserve love. You are lovable. We're talking to Capricorn's partner, ex-partner at this point. It was so hard for me to see a third party in this reading that I didn't even think you were there. You are lovable. You deserve love. One thing I did not see in Capricorn's reading regarding you was love. I saw money, tangible things, and I saw sex, but I did not see love. But you deserve love. You are lovable. You are able. You are capable. You have the ability of being loved by someone. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. How we are bringing, that's two cards of upbringing. To the partner of Capricorn, which I believe this is a December Capricorn, and I keep stating that so that hopefully whoever this is supposed to resonate for, even though January Capricorns, you may be able to find yourself in here because you could possibly be the partner of this December Capricorn. But I am talking to a December Capricorn who comes off as a Sagittarius. Possibly, I didn't see Scorpio, who comes off as a Sagittarius. But you very well could be a Capricorn or a December Capricorn, but you would be the partner of this other one, okay? And this is your specific reading, Crosswatcher. Your relationship with this Capricorn had everything to do with your upbringing. Two cards of upbringing. Your spiritual upbringing, which is what you think of God, what do you think of church, what you think of religion, what you think of all things esoteric, and your spiritual path. If you even know your spiritual path, but you could be on this one spiritual path and it means that you need to be with other people, like your own soul group. Some things are cut off from you, divided from you, not because they're bad, but because they are not on your spiritual path. That's the card. This is a religious factor. We all have a purpose on this earth. Whether you believe it or not, you will eventually find that out. Just keep living. Okay? And healing family issues. So you're probably, and I saw in your counterparts reading, the devil was there. It's a toxic energy. There was some codependency somewhere in this relationship, and I believe the codependency was sex and money, living a life, living it up, you know. But you're being asked to retreat. And I'm going to read that for you. Retreat. This retreat is to meditate, pray, go within, find out what your divine purpose is. Let's read it. Retreat. Went right to it. Retreat. The angel on this card is asking you to slow down. Take a break. You are working and trying too hard. If something feels constantly out of reach, you are, my nose keep itching. That's a new manifestation. I need to find out what that is. If something feels constantly out of reach or you are faced with obstacles, it does not necessarily mean that you are doing something wrong. Sometimes things take time. Clear your mind of thoughts that have cast a cloud around you. Forget about things for a while. Just relax. Let the sun shine down upon you. All will work out well when the timing is right. There's a star above this. Divine timing. Relax. Retreat. Chill out. In your counterparts reading, I saw a Knight of Wands person. This is a person of fast movement, passionate movement. Let's go here, let's go there, let's do this and let's do that. And then I saw the Death card. It's over. I'll be back when I come back. Non-committal type of energy. Something's being held from you. But you deserve love. Wait for it. May not be with this person that you think this could be the one, but it's coming. Let's do your tarot portion of the cards now. Let's use I have a healing deck that I really like to. Epic Tarot. Let's use this deck for you. Okay. Oh, it's cracking my knuckles. Okay. Spirit, this is for the counterpart and wants to fall out. There it is, Justice. This is for the counterpart of Capricorn. Your card fell out, Justice. Which was also in your Capricorn counterpart, your December Capricorn's reading. Justice. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Counterpart of Capricorn. Counterpart of Capricorn, Holy Spirit. Tarot reading for the counterpart of Capricorn. Judgment. Same card as your counterpart. High Priestess. Using your inner voice, inner understanding. And the Page of Wands. One more card. Your counterpart at 5. One more card. Counterpart of Capricorn. Counterpart. I asked for one more card. I got 3. Ace of Swords. The truth is coming out. Big and bold and beautiful truth. 5 of Wands. The book yet written. It's not finished. And the 4 of Swords. Retreat. Bottom of the deck. 4 of Cups. Another card of retreat. Okay. I think this is pretty clear. But for you, I'm going to clarify. I like clarifiers because I don't like vagueness. That's the Capricorn in me. I want you to get a very clear reading because I would want a clear reading. I want your readings to resonate as much as possible. So go ahead, we're not going to clarify the oracle cards. I've discussed those with you because it's Capricorn's reading. You're the crosswatcher, and this is your side of the story. Okay, Justice. We saw Capricorn's Justice. Let's see your Justice. What's Justice here for? That was quick. Okay, Justice. Hangman. Capricorn got that also. You guys are mirroring each other because you're soulmates. Of course, you would do that. 3 of Swords. Capricorn got that also. Death. And the Star. Capricorn got that also. Judgment. What's Judgment here for Capricorn's counterpart? What's Judgment here for Capricorn's counterpart? Holy Spirit, from September 1st. That wants to come out from September 1st through 16th. The Empress. The Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn got both of these cards. Ah, the King of Cups. Seven of Cups. Capricorn got that also. And the Ace of Wands. What do I love about this person? Who do I love? Questions about who you really love. I felt that when I was reading Capricorn's reading, that both of you were making decisions about this relationship. And I can see that clearly now that you were. Because the High Priestess is here. High Priest. What is the High Priestess saying to Capricorn's counterpart? What's the High Priestess saying to you that you don't say? What's this High Priestess? Is it a secret? Is it a knowing? Is it, what is it? High Priestess with the High Priestess. You don't want to say. Whatever it is, it's the best. It's the sun. You have clear vision. You have clear understanding. It makes you feel great. And look. That telepathy, I just heard that. For me, that's telepathy. You're speaking to someone in secret, in your inner soul, in your inner mind. Yeah, you are. You are speaking to someone. See that Hermit? You've gone within. See that light? See that star? That's a recurring theme. This star. This star. Right above the head. The star. You're being divinely guided. The best part is, you know it. You're not saying anything. And Capricorn had this also. The blocking of the heart. The closed mouth. The covered eyes. But this is different. Because of your cards, you're not saying what you know. This is a whole spiritual section here. It's beautiful, actually. Here you are with a book in your hand. You're learning. You're gaining knowledge and wisdom. You're purposefully searching something out. But the book is open. Then there's a book there, all lit up with red. What is this red? It's spiritual. This is a very spiritual card. You are being inundated with spiritual thoughts. And here, there's the scroll in your hand. You're learning. There's an inner knowledge. There's an inner learning. And you've been enlightened. There is nothing hidden with the sun. Nothing hidden from you. You clearly hear another person. And you're paying attention. This is a Hermit. This is a Virgo card. It's Earth. This is Earth energy. What you're hearing is grounded. What you're seeing, you're being divinely guided. But you're not saying anything. This is not, I'm ignoring my divine guidance. This is, I'm shutting everything else out so that I can hear my divine guidance. I believe that's what that is. Because there's a message coming. There's a Page of Wands. Who's taking this message? Who's making this message? Why is the Knave of Wands here? And this Page of Wands, this is not the Knight. It's a page, and it's moving like the Knight. Why is this Page of Wands here? Where is it going to? What's it got to say? Who's making? Ooh. A repeat card. 5 of Pentacles. A message came to you. 5 of Pentacles. For me, 5 of Pentacles is a lack card. It's either a lack card as in a lack mentality, or it's a breakup card, because 5 of Pentacles is half of 10. 10 of Pentacles is the family. It's the 10 of Pentacles is the family card, the card of we're building a legacy, foundation. This is like we're building money that our grandchildren are going to be able to give their grandchildren, or it's just simply a card of commitment, some type of commitment, strong, firm, well-founded commitment, or at least wanting to have one. But here is a message of lack, but it's a passionate message. Of 5 Pentacles. There's a truth came out. What is the truth? What's the Ace of Swords? This is a beautiful truth. It is beautiful. This truth has wings. This truth is going to cause something to take flight. But it's a burden. Something's a burden. It's 10 wands. 10 months, 10 years of pure, heavy burden. Too much. It's just too much. I just can't take it. This is too much. I don't even know where I'm going anymore. There's no direction here. I'm holding on to everything I can. I'm not letting go. But this is just too much. I am trying to do the right thing. The right thing, but maybe we need counseling. Maybe I went and saw a tarot reader. There's something going on with me spiritually. It's just too much. This spiritual thing is a burden to me. I can't take it anymore. I have to move forward. We have to go to calmer waters. This is just too much. I can't take this up and down. My intuition is just killing me. It's burning me up. It won't leave me alone. It follows me. My intuition is just following me wherever I go. Now, usually the moon is a card of secrets. And because it fell where it fell, which I haven't done that yet, I'm going to put it with that. We have with blah, 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 blah. With Judgment, we have the Empress. This is the queen that has been elevated to an empress. She is all queens in one. She is the main one. She is the wife. She's the mother. She is the most important female in the tarot deck. There is an offer to this empress, or from this empress, if I'm looking at the direction of the cards. And there's a King of Cups. This is a guy who is in love. Look at his eyes. Problem is, he doesn't talk about that love. He's got a cup and it's not even extended. It's just held up against his chest. Yeah, I'm in love, so what do you make of it? Lots of options. Seven of Cups, lots of emotions, mixed emotions from this King of Cups. The moon fell right on this King of Cups. This man is full of emotions. He's not in reverse, but when I see these, I'm thinking this person is probably over emotional about a new passionate beginning, the Ace of Rods. Or possibly this person gets over emotional during sex. Because the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands came up also for the Capricorn, your counterpart. Which the Empress is here, so possibly that was your wife. But the Ace of Cups never showed up. So this is different. This is different. This is the King of Cups. This is the water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and emotional. Someone who was emotionally mature, knows how to contain their emotions, knows how to ground their emotions. See how that water is green? This person has a sea of emotions. Deep emotions. But this person, you have emotions for someone else. You are not facing this Empress. This Empress, this Empress is offering you, making offers, solid offers to you. Whoever this Empress is, to you. I am assuming it's the Capricorn. Might not be, because you are not facing that Empress. You're facing all these options, visions. Could be visions, could be dreams. Definitely could be dreams. You're trying to pass this wand on to someone, and you're very emotional about it. That's why also your relationship is a burden. You guys all agree. I believe you're married to this Empress, and it's a burden. And you're moving away. And you want to tell the truth. You know the truth now. You know the truth because it came to you intuitively. Twice, the High Priestess. Very clear about who your true partner is. Very clear. And you're looking at this situation, but you're not saying anything about it. But you know it. Possibly could be your true spiritual partner is tired of it, worn out, tired of bearing the burden alone, and the person is probably leaving you. There's a Four of Swords and a Five of Cups. Why is the Four of Swords here, please? I'm sorry, Four of Swords, Five of Wands, and Four of Cups. The bottom of the deck. Why is the Four of Swords here, please? And why is the Five of Wands here, please? Why is the Five? Wow. And why? You guys are mirroring each other. Crosswatcher, partner of Capricorn, you also know this is not your true soulmate. You know it. You thought this would be the one in the past because of your relationship together. You work well together. There's an Ace of Pentacles there. You're making new money together. You're building things together. You have great sex together. But there was no love. You deserve love. You both were settling. You were. You're not finding it. You're not following your divine guidance. You both are at a crossroads. You're both at a point where you're ready to do that. You are a twin. You are someone's twin. Whoever you are, your partner has a soulmate, probably a past life soulmate that they are moving towards, who is their soulmate. You are a divine masculine or divine feminine. You are the counterpart of this December Capricorn, and you are someone's divine partner. And your partner could be leaving you. And I think you know that, because Justice is Hangman, Three of Swords, Death, and following your divine star. You're an Aquarius. This same star came up. You are an Aquarius with, in a union with someone other than your divine partner. And Justice is here, so there's a wrong. See, the problem is you two being together is wronging someone else. You both have counterparts elsewhere that you know is the one. But you both were in the past doing nothing about it. And that hurt someone else. That's injustice. And you both got enlightened about it. Both of you got the Hangman. So I don't know if you've had this conversation with your counterpart Capricorn, or if Capricorn has had this conversation with you. But from your side, you know this is not your partner. But you guys really, you still want this person passionately. And this person still wants you passionately. But the difference is, I haven't seen a codependent factor arrive here. But I see broken hearts. I see three-party situations. Somebody's ending it. There's a Death card. And I think that's you. Justice is here to make things right. The scales of justice are here. The people down here trying to clean up the mess. There's a scale of justice and there's a sword. You've built something up. It's been taking a long time. You've built it up. And the justice eyes here are different from the other justice eyes that I used on Capricorn. The eyes are closed. This has been going on far too long. Justice is the card of someone, something is wrong and it needs to be made right. And it depends on what you did, which side of justice you're on. Are you on the sword side or are you on the scale side? Are you going to make the balance or are you going to get the cut? Okay? Three of Swords. Make it right. It's wrong. Someone's hurting. You've broken someone's heart. There's death. You've broken someone's heart. Staying this long time in this relationship, which I am going to call filthy, because all it was about was material things and probably really dirty sex. I'm just going to keep it honest. I'm saying it how I feel it in my soul. Like, you probably would think this is just, ugh, what was I doing? You know, that's how I feel it. And an end has come. An end needs to come to this pain. Someone's hurting. And justice has to be had. And both of you are feeling it. And dragging your butt and fixing it. I know you're dragging your butt because both of you are in this Hangman, which is a stalling tactic to get to understand more. But you already know everything you need to know. My goodness, you have the High Priestess twice. Along with the Hermit. Someone's been dragging their butt while some other third party on both of you sides are crying, hurting, longing, knowing that this connection shouldn't be. Both of you got this. Divine timing, divine guidance. The time is now. It's time for you to set the record straight. The Five of Wands. Ten of Cups. There is your true partnership. There it is. It's time for you to say something. Page of Swords. You got all the information you want. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough information. This guy looks pretty confident to me to be a page. Two hands on one sword, ready to tell the truth. Swords are cards of truth. Swords are cards of information, verbal information, mental information, silent information, words. To who? To your Queen of Cups. There you are in your reading. Wherever you are the one that's not facing this Empress. This is you, King of Cups. This is you, your counterpart, the Queen of Cups, who's replacing, oh, look at all these options I have. I'm so confused. You're lying. You know exactly who this person is. You know exactly. You know who this person is. You were ignoring this person. Let's just tell the truth. You got your eyes closed. You're looking right at your gift with your eyes closed. Here I am. Let's try to work this out. Let's just talk. Let's your soulmate's been trying, and you're like, wonder why that is. But the entire time, this is a Nine of Cups. This is a card of, people say, oh, it's a card of wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're getting your wish. You're getting sex from the Capricorn. You're taking that Capricorn all over the country. Both of you are living it up, living it high on the hog. Like, you're like the perfect couple. And while you're ignoring your true counterpart, who probably doesn't have half of what you guys have, but you're feeling good and smug because your soulmate, your true soulmate, the one you really love, but you're not saying it, is asking to be with you, and you're like, I got everything I want. I get in my cake, and I'm eating it too. Smug. But justice is here. Oh no. No, 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 no. And judgment is here. Fix it. Why? You're not going to go around here breaking people's hearts on purpose. That's not going to be allowed. It's time for you to make good with your commitment. Make a plan with your true partner and tell that person, this is the Eight of Wands, quickly. No more waiting around. Get the message out. Page of Wands. Look, let's have a date. Page of Pentacles. Let's start something together. Let's do something. Here is your soulmate. Here, right here. And you know it. Your counterpart. The person who's just like you. The other part of you. It's time to make amends. Heal the relationship. Take a different path with the Fool. Have the strength to overcome that devil energy that you're sharing with the Capricorn, that you pretend to be locked into, but it's pretense. You don't want to, because this Page of Wands is passionate, and you don't want to give up the good sex, whatever it is you guys are doing. Because even when you leave, you got the baggage. It's all baggage. And it's a burden to follow your spiritual path. This is what I'm hearing. So I'm feeling it. A blessed union to you, ma'am or sir, is a burden. Why? Why is that? But you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. doing nothing. But you know everything. I know that I'm talking to the counterpart of Capricorn, who is a December Capricorn, because you showed up in their reading as the King of Wands, and here you are at the bottom of the deck. You also have a choice to make, the Lovers. But you pretend that you don't. You pretend that you're stuck. Why? Because you're trying to control the situation. You're someone's emperor. Empress is in your reading. You're Nine of Wands. You're afraid of change to move forward. You want to stay in this three-party situation, but justice is here. This is your side of the story. It mirrors. It's kind of like your karmic partners, Capricorn, not your life partner, your karmic partner side of the story. Both of you have a spiritual path and it is not together. Your karmic partner came up with an energy of earth when they were matched with their true partner, an earth, king of earth. You are either an Aquarius with fire energy or not in your element as fire energy because you guys are trying to be something you're not. Your counterpartner came up with as a fire sign, but that person is an earth. You're showing up as fire, but you're King of Cups. You're either a lot of water, Aquarius. You're not a fire sign. So you both are pretending to be something you're not just to stay together. That has to end. That is a karmic relationship. This was so that you can have an experience in authenticity. First, you must be authentic with yourself, but first you have to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, what you'll do is fall into a pattern of learning someone else and becoming them. Like I was telling your Capricorn partner, ex-partner, this is ex-partner, I was telling them, when you don't know who you are, or you want to keep waves down, you want things to work out, you become like someone else, you suppress who you are. You can't be authentic with yourself. You can't be who you are with this person. You have to be someone else. So there you guys are showing up as counterpartners, as fake twin flames when you're not. Your partner probably has a twin flame that comes up as earth. You definitely, for sure, are someone's divine partner. And you're coming up as a cup. King of Cups. And your counterpartner is Queen of Cups. Now we're going to go to the third party. Your reading is over. All right. This reading is long. I'm going to timestamp it so you don't have to go unless you just want to be nosy about the other person's side of the story. Now I'm going to go to the third party. Now I don't know whose third party this is. I don't know if this is the third party of Capricorn or if this is the third party of the partner of Capricorn. But I will say this. King of Cups came up on the third party side, which right away tells me this is about you, counterpart. You are a third party. You're not even the main partner of Capricorn. You're the third party of Capricorn. So you might want to read this reading. This card jumped way from over here from another deck right over on the third party side. So I'm going to leave this deck here. This card here. Guy looks like he's in pain. But We're going to move on. Okay? That was heavy energy. I'm going to use different clarifiers. Oof. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I am trying to decide what deck to use for the third party. Okay, I'll decide later. Third party of Capricorn, or you're the third party of Capricorn's counterpart, or you are Capricorn's counterpart as the third party. Okay? Retreat. You know what? This comes up twice. Retreat. I am going to now say safely say this third party is Capricorn's counterpart. Capricorn is married to someone else. It ain't you. And you were involved with Capricorn. And Capricorn ended the situation. You shouldn't have been there because you have a divine person. You are a twin flame counterpart. 2 cards of retreat. The first card was you, which was in a past reading. Go read it. Go see it if you haven't seen it. Was meditate type of retreat. Follow your divine star. Waiting. Stop kicking against something that's not working. But this retreat is different. It's time to disconnect from the world. But this person is not alone. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is unconditional love. There's a woman on a horse. The horse is galloping, trotting, leaping. There are angels covering the woman. There's a guy, could very well be a knight, with his back to the woman, the angels, the horse, but looking very smugly over his shoulder, with the sword down. That same sword looks like the past reading. I'm now going to call this an extended reading. This is the partner. That's why I couldn't see a third party here, but the third party is you, Crosswatcher. And this is the other part of your reading. Not only are you a third party, you have a third party. So I wanted to see this sword, this ace of sword is here. There it is. This ace of sword that was in your last reading is in his hand. It's safe for you to love. Take the sword and hold on to the truth. But you already know the truth. The thing is to grasp the truth. Use the truth. Execute. Because there's someone hurting here. It is probably both of you. And you're not talking to each other. She's on her high horse. She's on her high horse because she knows who she is. She knows you've been ignoring her. She doesn't want to love you. She doesn't want to. I'm looking at her. And you're all like, well, I don't know if I will love you either. But it's safe for you to love. The angels are protecting her. You got your sword of truth to protect you. Open your heart. Third party. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. The highest energy of all is to love unconditionally, which is the hardest thing to do when you feel like you've been wronged. You're being asked to retreat together, not alone. Go somewhere, talk it out. Disconnect from the world. Disconnect from the world. Disconnect from worldly ways, worldly things, lower energy worlds. Disconnect from low vibrational worldly energy and be open to the highest energy of all, which is love. Go love each other. Love. Not once did love come up in your energy with this Capricorn, this December Capricorn. I saw money and I saw sex, and I did not see love until I got to your reading. You are in love, and it is not with December Capricorn. Trilogy of Light. I'm going to read these cards. Trilogy of Lights. And I don't really mean to be strong, but that's how I'm feeling it. And when I'm reading, I am an intuitive reader, so I feel and how to say it. And if I hear something, like sometimes I hear songs, I have to sing it. This is all a part of giving you a complete message so that whoever this resonates for, meaning whoever that's like, yeah, this is me, you will know. Maybe a lyric to a song. This is whatever it is, I can connect with you and let you know that this is your reading without a doubt. Then I might be your reader. And if you need more information, you will need to get a personal reading. But I would like this to be a very, very personal reading for you. So you don't have to get a personal reading. Let's go to love. I never rush my readings because they're very important. These are our lives we're talking about. Okay? Guidance is so important sometimes, especially if we're bullheaded. I know Capricorns are. Most earth signs are, fixed signs are, but Capricorn's cardinal. But anyway, let love guide your speech, your thoughts, and actions. And a relationship will dramatically improve. And, I need to do it again. Let love guide your speech, your thoughts, and actions. All three, not one or the other. And a relationship will dramatically improve. Know that love heals all things. It illuminates hearts and minds. It opens doors previously closed and reveals pathways previously hidden. We did have the Moon card, third party person, who's also the ex-counterpart of Capricorn. This is you. You were hiding something. So, be fearless. We had the Strength card. The next time you're about to react or respond to any situation through fear, we had the Healing Family Issues. You're afraid of something because of the family. We'll go back to that. Stop and replace fear with love. Love overcomes fear. You will be amazed by the results that this simple change in attitude brings. A simple change in attitude. This is not two people. This is one. Be authentic. Be love. Let love guide you. Let love move you. You are in love. Use that love. Trilogy of Light. This is very long, but I cannot possibly shorten it. I will just timestamp it. Trilogy of Light. Let's look at that image. The image on this card symbolizes the template of creation. Abstract energy spiraling into formation. Drops down into consciousness. Excuse me, I'm burping. If you have chosen this card today, be aware that the wheel is set in motion. The wheels are in motion, and I'm ready to sail any ocean. Suddenly, I don't need the answer, 'cause I'm ready to take all my chances with you. This, an abstract idea that you've been had floating around in your subconscious, is about to surface in your conscious mind. We had the Seven of Cups with the King of Cups. Abstract ideas coming and forming. You already know the answer. Pay attention to new ideas over the coming days. One of these ideas is the seed for the beginning of something completely new. Not your third party situation. Completely new. King of Cups, we're talking to you. Okay, let's get you a tarot reading. We're going to use the vice versa. Because you are the third party. We need the vice versa. Vice versa are hard for me because I need my cards to flip over to be clear. And with the vice versa deck, I am not sure. There are cards that show two sides. I am not sure if they're meant to flip over or not, but because I don't take reversals anyway, I need to turn them all over. So if they do flip, they are meant to flip. Right? So just give me a minute. You've given me this long, just give me longer. I feel it's a very important message to someone. Someone's very dogmatic, I heard. Shame. Dogmatic, shame. Restricting. But very much in love. But not using the energy of love. Preferring to remain in illusion, but the illusions burst. There is no more illusion. There was illusion. It's no illusion. The sun is out. There's only clarity. But it's more than clarity that's needed. Strength is needed because action at some point, I'm not sure. We'll see. Action needs to be taken. Because justice has to be served. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking and sorting through cards. All right. Okay, third party. You. Ex-counterpart of Capricorn. December Capricorn. Because that person came up as an Aries. I said Aries. That person came up as a fire sign. They could be a Sag, Aries, Leo rising, could be, they could have a lot of fire in their chart. That's why I said December Cap. But their nature is an earth sign, grounded. And only when you're with your person, when you truly show up as yourself, very comfortable, because it's your counterpart, it's the other side of you. This is for the third party, who's also the ex of Capricorn. Ex of Capricorn, who most likely is an Aquarius with a lot of water, or an Aquarius in love, who doesn't readily show emotion, who plays mind games to cover the fact that they're deeply in love with someone, but who's also hurting someone right now. Both of you are. And justice has to be served, and judgment call needs to be made. It's already made on Capricorn's end. I'm not sure. On your end. Okay, but the King of Cups has come up. Okay, let's get you some tarot cards here. King of Cups. This is for the King of Cups. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Again, need to make an offer. Maybe it's an apology. This is for the King of Cups, the third party. Okay. There you are. There's your soulmate. There's your twin. See the star? There's your twin. time to make up. See the hands? See the cups? No more messages. Excuse me. It's time to make up. It's time for some initiation. It's time for some apologies. It's time. Sorry, I thought of another card flip. Please be patient. I can't apologize for the length of the video because I need to get the message out. Okay. King of Cups. Retreat. You're not speaking to... This card is a Page of Wands. I don't do reversals with these cards. Plus they have a back side. This card came out. Page of Wands is a message, a passionate message. Let's have sex. Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that. But it flips out like this, way over on the Capricorn's reading, which says you're not speaking to this person, you're not making offers to this person, or do not do it. So you got this in reverse on the Capricorn side. Something just came out. Five of Swords. Did you have an argument? And these two. Bringing things into balance. Two of Pentacles. Usually I call this a juggling card, but these balls right here, these pentacles, are even with the infinity sign. Even. Yin and yang. Being balanced. It's not an up and down juggling. It's a side by side. Yin and yang. Balancing. Six of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your reading is very simple. I don't think it needs clarifying. I am going to clarify it, but I don't think it needs clarifying. You're being called. It's like this is your... You already know who your person is. And if you thought you wanted to do something, this is your confirmation. But you're being asked by divine guidance. Ask the King of Cups. Look how much pain this man looks to be in. His king. Covering his heart. Holding his cup down. Closing his legs. Very closed off to the very person he's in love with. You're being asked to apologize in a very real and solid way. Stand on your feet. Focus. Focus on your goal. Focus on that pinnacle. Make this connection that you know exists. Look at that star. All those stars. It's a heavenly connection. This person doesn't want to talk to you. Still looking away from you. It's safe for you to love this person. You need to love yourself. This person is you. You are this person. Bring yourself into balance. In here. So that you can bring yourself into balance. Out here. Balance. Six of Pentacles. This is Six of Pentacles reversed. This is you thinking, how can I bring things into balance? This side is, okay, I'm going to do it. You have to change your perspective. Bring yourself out of the situation and look down. There's a disagreement between you and the Capricorn anyway, and you're not making any offers. I was going to clarify this, but I don't think it needs any clarifying. One card only. One card only for this third party situation. The dogs are barking. Someone's coming home. One card. There it is. Make your choice. The choice is made. No, this is a lover's card, but it's different. the choice is made. This is your twin flame. It's a twin flame card to me. And I was explaining this on the Capricorn reading, what the twin flame card to me is. It's the Two of Cups and the Lovers. But this one, there's no choice. It's a couple. All right, that's your reading. That's your reading. If you want a personal reading, you can look at the information below. But I really, really hope this is a personal reading for you. Bye-bye.